Hey, man, I'm really good. How are you?
Now, I'm with support first, and you can press 1 to be removed. And our records indicate that your household qualifies for a free 30-day risk-free trial for a new set of hearing aids. So somebody in the household is suffering from hearing issues, correct?
That's right.
I do show here that you qualify for a risk-free 30-day trial for a new set of hearing aids. I just have a few quick questions, okay?
Sure.
So, are you having difficulty hearing others?
Yes,
And do you find yourself asking people to repeat themselves sometimes?
I do.
And are you experiencing any other issues related to your hearing, things like pain, discomfort, or dizziness?
Well, my real issue is like I can't really watch a lot of TV because of it, so I just end up really reading a bunch of comic books. Like the one I read earlier, it was the new Doctor Doom #6. So Doctor Doom and King the Conqueror are in a love-hate relationship. You can kind of see that. It's like a romantic comedy as Doctor Doom tries to find his true love, which he's seen like in a vision. So Doctor Doom's trying to meet this girl, and King is basically a sassy friend in a romantic comedy. It's great. But other than that, like I said, I can't watch TV.
The next step is to get you on the line with one of our specialists to go over the program with you, okay?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, yep. Hi, this is Robert, and who am I speaking with today?
Hey, what's up, man? This is John.
Hi, John. How are you?
I am doing just fine. Like I said, I was just telling them about like the kind of hearing loss I'm suffering from. I just end up reading a lot. Like I like watching TV and movies, but I can't. I just end up reading a bunch of comics.
Oh, okay. Hey, I like comics. Do you have any favorite types that you like to read, or like, I guess what kind of comics?
Yeah, Marvel is really what I just stay on. Are you reading any right now?
No, I don't really read comics that often. I did it as a kid, mostly Archie. Now, we are reaching out to folks that have, or that may or may not have hearing aids that they're already using, but we want to make sure that we're reaching the right folks. So I'm just wondering for yourself there, John, do you or anyone else in your family have any hearing issues?
Yeah, my brother had hearing issues.
Okay, is your brother there with you right now?
Oh, no, he passed away.
Right, so are we talking about a different brother, or are you just...
Well, no, like he had hearing issues before he died. But like there's people in my family that have been hard of hearing besides me.
Okay. So are there any of them there with you right now, or like do you have power of attorney to speak on their behalf?
Yeah, I do have power of attorney to speak on behalf of my mom. Who hearing I bet she could benefit from a hearing aid. Like no matter what. She's like in her 70s.
Okay. Alright. So is she there with you?
Right now she's sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean unless she somehow wakes up, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to talk about, or won't be able to go out hearing aids for her at least. But next time really talk with her over the phone together. Or if she wants to do it still, no problem at all. Alright, well otherwise John, have yourself a good one, okay?
Well, here, before you go, I'll tell you this one thing. You'll love this. I was just reading a comic, right? Do you know of Black Panther? This is about hearing loss.
I know the movie, I'm not...
Yeah, you know the movie then. You know the character I'm talking about. Well, like,
Yes.
what happened is people from Wakanda went through a wormhole to the future and ended up creating a civilization that enslaved people. So now Black Panther is responsible for all these enslaved people. He ends up going through the same wormhole in a ship that looks like the USS Enterprise, which is a great choice by the artist. But he goes through, now he is responsible for all these enslaved people, and the comic turns out to be making an argument for reparations. Do you know what I'm talking about?
A bit, but I know it's completely different from the actual film. So for me, I'm pretty, I would say, new when it comes to the concept. I I don't follow the comics. I do love the Marvel films, though.
No, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Well, you should check out the comics. They come out with great ones every single week. Yeah, they come out every single Wednesday. Go and check it out. Specifically, Black Panther 21 came out last week. It was wonderful. Like I said, it was an argument for reparations. It's very interesting that they would use the morality of Black Panther, which is unquestionable, and give him the same proposition that people have. You are responsible for people who were just grievously injured by a government. What do you owe them? And when you ask Black Panther that, he's like, oh, yeah, we have to take care of this immediately. We have to fix it and save these people. So it just makes the question of reparations, what's treated as something as complicated, as simple as a comic book. You get what I'm saying?
That sounds like you've done your research, that's for sure.
Oh, well, you just got to read it. This guy, the writer, Taliesin Coates, he was a writer for The Atlantic for years. And he started writing for Marvel. I was really excited because he's been doing these amazing pieces, real deep dives into subjects in politics for years. And the idea that he would come to Marvel, I was really looking forward to whatever he would do. And he is living up to it with these books. He's also writing Captain America right now.
Yesterday, when asked about reparations, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell offered a familiar reply. America should not be held liable for something that happened 150 years ago, since none of us currently alive are responsible. This rebuttal proffers a strange theory of governance, that American accounts are somehow bound by the lifetime of its generations. But well into this century, the United States was still paying out pensions to the heirs of Civil War soldiers. We honor treaties that date back some 200 years, despite no one being alive who signed those treaties. Many of us would love to be taxed for the things we are solely and individually responsible for. But we are American citizens, and thus bound to a collective enterprise that extends beyond our individual and personal reach.